Interesting development in this story. The ACT Party leader has strongly rejected the ideas put forward by this group, despite the fact that it has the backing of this former ACT Party leader, Don Brash, and it also includes other people who have been ACT Party members. David Seymour told Checkpoint that the group has picked the wrong issue, that they're going about it the wrong way, and that some of the key examples of so-called Māori privilege just don't stack up. I spoke to David Seymour, the ACT Party leader, this afternoon, and began simply by asking him what he made of the group Hobson's pledge.
Well, first of all, I mean, they're a group of people who are all pretty high achievers in different ways. They've formed a group to address issues that I think they genuinely believe are important, and I think we should actually give them some respect for that. It's good to live in a society where people can come together, advance views, and have a contest of ideas without everybody shouting each other down. The second thing I'd say is I think that they're going about it the wrong way. For example, there's a section on their website where they say that ceremonies used to look British, now they look Maori, as if there is something inherently better about British-style ceremonies than Maori-style ceremonies. As a Member of Parliament, I have to sit through many ceremonies, and having a short attention span, I seem to get equally bored by both. I don't think that they're going about it the wrong way on taxes either, where they point out that there are Maori organisations that use a charitable tax treatment to perhaps recycle capital faster than they might be able to otherwise. But hey, look, the fact of the matter is Sanitarium can be accused of the same thing as GoBus, so can Mission Estate Wines. It is an issue about taxes, and I happen to think we should be closing those tax laws that people are taking advantage of, but it's not per se a Maori issue. And I think if you ask, how does ACT approach these issues today, there's no question that we're opposed to race-based seats and positions, but it's not our priority anymore. You don't hear much about it from us because ACT has come to the conclusion it's far more important to address some serious issues of inequality. And I think if we had functional markets in education and Māori achieving in education at the same rate as everybody else, then we would be a far better society than we are right now.
Okay, so
schools could Horua.
All right, we're getting a little off track there, but you seem to be saying that they are looking for examples of Māori privilege which simply don't stack up in your analysis.
Well, I think that those ones, they seem to have gone after Maori for being Maori when there's not really an issue to be solved. And so that's why I think, while they have a right to have a view and form a group, and there are some underlying issues where I agree with them, I think they've gone about it the wrong way. So
if we could ask you whether you endorse this group, endorse them, what would you say?
No, I don't endorse them. I lead an organisation called the ACT Party, and my goal is to get people to vote for and support ACT.
So just in summary, do you think that this is a song that has been played once too often now? We've heard it many times from Mr Brash over the last decade. There was a lot of interest in it previously. Electorally, there hasn't been a lot of resonance, I think it would be fair to say, when people have come up with this platform. Is it time to stop beating this drum, do you reckon?
Well, I think it's really important to realise that political events happen in a context. When Don gave his Orewa speech in 2004, it was the time of foreshore and seabed. People's attitudes were very different. Now here we are 12 years on. At least two members of my family are currently attempting to learn Te Reo Māori without a huge deal of success, I have to say, but that's how times have moved on, is that you've now got mainly white middle-class people who are embracing Māori culture, very different environment from what we faced in 2004.
Is it time for Don Brash to move on then from this?
Oh, look, I have enormous personal respect for Don, and I think he absolutely believes what he's saying, and with some of what he's saying, I think he's absolutely correct. But far be it from me to tell him what he should be or shouldn't be saying. He's left the ACT leadership, and he's a free man.